guys? I am super excited to be back here filming another video for you guys. I know that I've been MIA for a little bit, so here I am. I am back. I am so looking forward to filming for you. Today is going to be a little bit of a thrift haul. It's going to be a combination of a lot of the things that I've found over time since I've moved to California and started thrifting. So this is not just from one trip. I really enjoy it simply because it's super rewarding when you do find something really cool. There are some authentic designer pieces in here, so if you would like to see what I have found, then just keep watching me. So first I'm just gonna go into some sweatshirts. I like browsing the men's section right now. The baggy clothes and the athleisure is very on trend, so I browsed through the men's section, and what a better place to find a good pair of boyfriend jeans or hoodies other than the men's section. So I have found a simple blue pullover. It has some buttons right up top. I don't know what brand it is. It actually is cut off, but it's super simple. It has elastic on your wrists. It has the elastic on the bottom. I don't know whether or not I want to cut this yet. I might just keep it as something to wear at home. It's super comfortable, very oversized. After that, I got this Champion sweatshirt. It is very oversized. I just washed it, so it's kind of wrinkly, but it has this pattern on it that looks like it has stitching, but it's not stitching. It's basically just a iron-on, and it's authentic true Champion. It's super thick, very comfortable. I got it for about $10 at Goodwill, which is kind of getting up there in price for Goodwill prices, but it's fine because this is a Champion sweatshirt, and at Urban Outfitters you'll probably find something like this for like $40 to $60. So this was really a great find because it's in really great condition, and it also had the tags on it still. So for $10, I'm willing to spend that for a Champion sweatshirt when normally you'd find it for so much more. So the next thing I found was a pair of Zara shorts. I think these were shorts that someone had cut and turned them into shorts. Say shorts one more time. But they're kind of the longer version, a little bit of a Bermuda, sort of, a little bit shorter than a Bermuda. I'm into this right now just because everything, like I said, that's oversized is kind of on trend. So it's really nice to have your shorts peeking through at the bottom sometimes. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm all for a booty cheek short. I have tons of shorts that are very short and, you know, pop a little booty cheek out, and that's great too. But I like to say that for a more fitted top, sometimes a baggy t-shirt that's not super long, but these shorts are perfect when it comes to anything that's very oversized and you like to wear it down so you still have some shorts peeking through. I think that's super cute, and it's very distressed on the bottom, which is also very nice. After, I have a pair of American Apparel shorts. They look like this. They have the cuff right on the bottom, and so they're not distressed. What drew me to these shorts was basically just the wash of the denim. I really like this light wash. It's perfect for spring, it's perfect for summer. Living in California, you always need a good pair of shorts because you never know. These are very high-waisted as well, as you can tell. Like, they go up pretty far. And I love high-waisted shorts just because it kind of sucks everything in and you're good. The last pair of shorts that I found were these Levi shorts. They're pretty distressed. They are the 512 slim fit. It also says tapered leg right over here. So I'm pretty sure that someone had cut these, but they are still high-waisted. They are very distressed because they have been worn and they've been washed up quite a few times. Normally a Levi pair of shorts would cost you about maybe 40 bucks. I got these for about $4.99, and if you find a really good pair, that's what I'm talking about. If there's a steal, it's gonna be a steal, because where can you find a pair of shorts that fit you, that fit well, for just $5? I don't know. My last pair of denim would be my Zara jeans that I found. I thought these were super cute. They have 4 buttons, which is really annoying to put on and to use the bathroom, and you feel me, you know, you gotta always button it up. It's kind of like wearing a bodysuit that doesn't have that button on the bottom. Super annoying, or a romper. But anyways, I thought they were really cute because they had this red, white, and blue pattern on the side. The wash of denim is a very like vintagey kind of blue wash denim, so I really like that as well. It's got some distressed on the pockets. I think they were also cut on the bottom just because they're pretty distressed and it's pretty rough, but I like that. That's pretty on trends right now. So these fit kind of like a pair of mom jeans. They're a little bit tight on top, but they are pretty loose around the calf and ankles, and I don't mind that with a pair of sneakers. They're pretty easy to style just because they're red, white, and blue. It's very trendy for spring. If you go into Brandy Melville, a lot of their colors are red, white, and blue on their sweatshirts or on their pants. So I just found these, and I think they were $8, which is all right for a pair of jeans. I've seen jeans for less. I've seen jeans for about $5, $6, but I couldn't pass these up because I really like the design of them, and it's really cool sometimes to just not have a basic pair of jeans. So yeah, these are really nice. So I also got this bag from Goodwill, and it's kind of like a straw bag. It's got a wooden handle, really cute. It's got some cute designs right on top. The stitching is really awesome. This is really still very well made. It's still intact. There's no fraying by any means. It is squished on one side. If you can't, right over here, it's kind of dented in, but it's fine because I plan on using this as a beach bag. The inside is this straw kind of look. I feel like this would be the cutest beach bag because if you just put in your towel, your sunscreen, a bottle of water, you're good to go. It's pretty roomy, it's pretty big, but it's very light, and it also has such a cute beachy design right on top. It's, you know, the stripes with some navy in it. So it was $2.99. I mean, you just can't beat that. So if it breaks, or if there's sand in it, or if it gets wet and it gets ruined, it's $2.99. It's gonna be okay. So next, I just have some quick houseware stuff that I bought. I was a baker for a while. I went to school for it. I really enjoy baking. It's really something that I do to pass my time, or it's fun, I don't know, whatever. But I found these creme brulee tins. They are super cute. They don't really have a brand, but that's fine. There's 4 of them, and they were in a stack like this. They had some tape wrapped around it. I got it for $2. Normally these go for about $10, $13, I guess, if you look on Amazon, which isn't too crazy, but I never went out of my way to buy creme brulee ramekins because I just don't really need them daily. It's not like a necessity for me, but for $2 and they were brand new, I was just like, it's good to have if you ever have company, if I ever wanted to make creme brulee, whatever. After that, a cool little thing about Goodwill is that they always have books on sale. So I have found a lot of neutral books for decor around my house. I don't really know what books these are. I don't think I'm ever gonna read them, but they are pretty awesome in the sense that they're neutral colored. They sit on my shelf just like this, and they all have this really beautiful gold lettering on the side. So these are the books that come with that flap, that paper flap that wraps around them, and you really have to dig sometimes because the flap may have like a tint of red or purple, and that's what the inside is going to look like. So if you just, you know, pull them from the shelf and look from the very top, you're able to see what color they are, or you can just open them. I got each of these for about $2. If you are just looking for some decor that's gonna stand on your bookshelves or on your regular shelves and add a little bit more height, or, you know, a little bit more color, so for $2, it's a really easy thing to get as decor, just to fill up some space. It really adds a nice touch, like you've got your life together, like you're reading, like you're so educated, and yeah, but you have actually no idea what these books are about. So good tip, right? So next, I actually did not thrift this piece myself. I follow another YouTuber. His name is Hadrian. He's a huge thrifter, very into like the designer stuff, as well as some of the Coach and Michael Kors line as well. But he does go and he thrifts a lot of designer items, and in Goodwill there's always a section for luxury or curated items, which are kind of the higher brand stuff that people donate, and so they'll go for a higher price. He has a Depop from some of the stuff that he's thrifted that he will resell, and he will clean them off and resell them, ship them to you. So I found this authentic Gucci wallet for about $75 he was selling it for. As you can see, it's got the G, and it's a really nice metal clasp that is very sturdy even when I like close it. So it's super sturdy, it's very slim. This is about how thick it is with all of my cards in it. If you open it, it's got the, let's take all my cards out. So if you open it, it's got your card slots. It's a good amount of space. So it also has your little Gucci print right over here, as well as this Gucci symbol right over here. It is such a very well made leather wallet. It's that soft leather. It has some scratches on it, so when you find things at the thrift store, they are going to, you know, be a little pre-loved, and that's going to be okay. So it has that. It also has this coin purse. It has a 2-slot thing in the coin thing. So I like to separate my quarters, you know, for meters and whatever. It's got your, wow, I'm rich. But it's got your money pouch right there, or for your bills. So I really love it, and it came very quick. I actually ordered it when I was visiting New York, delivered it to this address, and it was here before I even got home, which if you are interested in checking out some of the things that he has, he does have some Celine bags on there. He has some designer items that are really awesome. So if you are looking for some things but don't want to break the bank and don't really mind them being a little bit pre-loved, then I will link his YouTube and his Depop down below. Check him out. He is so cute, and he is so happy. Every time I watch his videos, he's just super happy. So I really enjoy watching his videos and thrifting videos just to see what other people are finding as well. And sometimes people resell things, so definitely keep an eye out, so you don't have to necessarily go thrifting yourself, but you can buy stuff that other people have thrifted. Everything was from Goodwill, and my next find is going to be from Salvation Army, which I've never gone to before. This place kind of looked a little weird from the outside. It definitely was not weird from the inside, but anyways, I stopped in there and I picked up this pair of pumps. So it was my first time ever finding a super luxury item myself in store. And when I found these, they are Stuart Weitzman shoes. They have that. They also have, you know, the stamping on the bottom of them. And these were only $25. So a designer pair of pumps for $25. And normally I do not go in the shoe section. There's just something about it that I just don't, I'm not into. I know I like thrifting, but there are just some lines that I don't cross for personally. Nothing's wrong with the shoes or anything like that, but it's also sometimes of a mess, and I don't want to rummage through and touch other people's shoes and actually look for something and see if it's my size. But in Salvation Army, the shoes were so neatly stacked on a shelf. It was just easy for me to just look at the designers and like look at what they were. So when I saw this pair of Stuart Weitzman and I saw that they weren't truly that worn, like the inside is still very clean. I've very much disinfected these, but the insides were still very clean. There's barely any scuffing on these except for a few, I think on the sides right here. I don't know if you can see. So there's like a scuff right over here, but that's fine because that's usually when I wear heels, that's where I scuff them, so that was bound to happen anyways. My last purchase is something that I'm still in shock over. I could not believe that I found this, and actually Ryan, my boyfriend, found this, and he sometimes comes thrifting with me, and he actually really enjoys it because he started finding some really cool finds himself. He found a Dolce & Gabbana vintage suit for $70 at Salvation Army, and ever since then I think he was hooked. So he was browsing. He always browses through the t-shirts, and he couldn't find anything, but of course I take much longer. So he went up to the front and looked through the luxury items, and you know, sometimes like there are things there that's like, oh, that's really awesome, but you're not always gonna buy them for the price that they listed. He found me this Louis Vuitton purse. As you can see, I still have the tag, so it was $100. Who decided to give this away? We also did not know if it was authentic. When we found this, I literally sat at Goodwill for about 45 minutes with him, and we YouTubed all the ways to identify whether it is authentic. So it all checks out. We also got it authenticated, so we know for a fact that it's real, but for the time of me making the purchase, for me deciding whether or not I wanted to walk out of Goodwill with it, because there is no such thing as a return, I definitely checked, and I definitely looked online and looked for all the ways to tell if a Louis bag is fake. First of all, it has really good print on it, so it does say that if it starts with a certain pattern, like the LV, if you go all the way to the end, it has to end with the same pattern, which is the LV. That's the first indicator. The second one was that, you know how sometimes on designer items they print the name on all the pieces of hardware or specific pieces of hardware? So the one place that this bag was not supposed to have the Louis Vuitton symbol on the hardware was on these square buckles right over here. And so this one does not have that at all, but it does have it on these buttons over here, and it does have, you know, your lock. The one thing that I did realize was missing from this was the keys that came down here for this lock. But again, it is a thrifted item, so I am okay with that for $100. You know, the last tip, which is, it's not the last way to identify whether or not your bag is real for this bag specifically, but one thing that was really big was that the canvas inside, the color needs to match the bag on the outside, which it does. So if you open it, the leather or the canvas is brown, just like the outside of the bag. So yeah, I'm still kind of in shock over what I found. This wasn't just one trip to Goodwill, and it's not going to be every trip to Goodwill. There's a lot of times where you walk out empty-handed, but that is kind of the price you pay for thrifting. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope that you enjoyed some of the finds that I've had. I really hope that this inspired you to go thrifting, and if you do find something cool, leave me a comment down below. Let me know, because things like that really do inspire me to take another thrift trip. Like I said, do not be discouraged if you don't find anything awesome your first time or your 5th time. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe. Please follow me on my Instagram as well to catch up with me daily. Sometimes I post about some things that I have found in my stories, and I'll take you along on my thrift trips in my stories so you can see the process. If you guys would like to see a vlog of me going thrifting, please let me know down in the comments below. Again, thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope that we can grow this channel together, and I will see you guys in my next one.